We're live. What's going over there?
Full screen.
Looks good.
What's up,
Yes,
bro?
sir.
A little bit of
What's
technical
up?
difficulties for this one, but we're here, man. We made it.
Yeah, man. It's been a while, bro. What's going on?
Not
How's
much,
it
man.
hanging?
To the left now since I'm 32.
Oh,
Oh, no, I'm
shoot.
31. I'm sorry. I'm already. Hold on.
Getting a little ahead of yourself, man. Don't do that to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's up, bro?
Not much,
What's
man.
going on?
Not
Oh,
much, man.
the Batman Cup.
Yeah, you know.
Had to do it up. That's
Yeah,
what's
that's the
up.
mug you gave me for Christmas a couple years back, I think.
Oh, look at that. I don't even remember.
So I wanted to
What's going on?
talk about the new. You remember when we used to play Halo back in the Xbox days?
Wow.
Xbox, remember?
That was like middle school. Middle school
Middle
days.
school, yeah. So now they have a new series coming out. Have you seen it?
Yeah, they have a new series. It's I want to say, is it Apple or Amazon? Which one is it? Amazon Prime. It's coming out.
Paramount Plus, I believe.
Oh, Paramount. They got a good few good things there. They got a few good things.
Can you see
I
my
seen
screen?
one. Yeah, I can see your screen.
All right,
I
cool.
saw a movie there. Mark Wahlberg movie, Infinite. I think it was called on Paramount Plus.
Infinite, yeah. That was like how many months ago was that?
Yeah,
A while back.
it was a few months ago. Yeah. But I did the free trial just to test it out, and I ended up sticking with Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, and Disney for the kids. So
Yeah. Have you seen the new trailer? I'm trying to pull it up here.
the new trailer. No, I haven't seen it. No, so you can pull it up. But yeah, man.
So for this podcast, I'm just gonna have a little fun. I'm just gonna kind of shoot the talk a little bit and shoot the shit a little bit. Let me know if you can
Yeah, man.
see and hear this. Super slow for some reason.
Yeah, it's a little laggy. Could be the Wi-Fi. Have you got a chance to see the? I know it's kind of old already, but the new Spider-Man movie.
No, haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, I gotta check it out. How about the Batman one? Have you seen that one?
The new one, yeah, I went to see it in theaters actually.
Oh,
It was good,
nice.
man. It was pretty good. I was surprised, I thought I wasn't gonna like it, but I gave it a chance. And
That's good that you gave it a chance. I think
yeah.
I fell off with the whole Batman thing after Ben Affleck. I was like, nah.
After
I don't
Christian
know.
Bale.
Ben Affleck was okay. Yeah, Ben Affleck was okay, and then I seen that Robert Pattinson was gonna do it. I was like, the Twilight guy for real.
Yeah.
But that's
I
all.
mean,
That's all I see is the Twilight guy.
he's
Whatever
done
his
he's done
name
a
is,
lot of
Edward
other
or whatever.
movies after that, and so that's why I gave him a shot because I was okay. I mean, he might do a good young Batman, and I think that's what they were going for
Yeah,
in this one.
the origin story almost.
Yeah, where
Like
it
the
was
beginning.
like 2 years into him being Batman. That's where it starts.
Okay, so I gotta check it out. I'm sure I'll check it out eventually, but not something that I was interested right away with that whole Batman thing. But I also gotta still see the Joker movie. I like the Joker movie. I just haven't got a chance to get around all that stuff, but I definitely gotta check all that stuff out.
The new Joker movie,
Um,
yeah, that one's really old with Hakeem Phoenix. I think that's his name.
Joaquin Phoenix, yeah, yeah. I gotta check it out, man. I don't know, life, barely got time for a lot of stuff, but I'm glad we could still meet up and try to do the podcast, which is great, man. We gotta do this
Yeah,
more frequently.
definitely, bro. I mean, that's the plan.
Yeah. Speaking of Batmans, right? We're talking about Batmans. Which one was your favorite Batman of the ones you've seen?
For me,
Or
for like favorite what movie or favorite Batman character so far, like
favorite
actor.
actor who played Batman? Let's put it that way.
I mean, for me, I feel like the best one that they did, hands down to me, was the one with Christian Bale.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
wish that he would have been a little more jacked in terms of like, because Batman is a little bigger, you know, because this guy was just like a little
Yeah.
skinny, but I
Yeah.
mean, to me, hands down, was the best Joker, was the best Batman, the best
Yeah.
Bane that I've seen so far,
Yep.
and
Yep.
even the character Scarecrow and Two Face, you know, they were in there a short
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
but those actors were, you know, and even to this day, those they're still acting and they're really great actors. So the whole cast, even
Yeah.
Ben Gordon, Commissioner Gordon, and the Butler, what's his name again? Um,
Um. Man.
what's
Yeah.
his
I always
name?
forget.
I forget his name, but
Alfred.
yeah, Alfred. Yes, even Alfred in that one
Yeah. Yeah.
was great.
I think that they should have kept that going in that whole aspect of the DC universe with that. It was really dark, you know?
Yeah,
That's what DC is. It's really dark, it's really rugged. It's not like the Marvel. Marvel's like more witty, comedy, hero, like almost superhero. This is like more like this is a superhero story, but it's dark, you know? So
hmm
they definitely kept that aspect with those movies. I feel like who was it that directed it? Was it J.J. Abrams? No,
who
something like that.
directed what movie?
Chris Chris Nolan, Christopher
Chris
Nolan,
Noll, I think
the
it was
Batman
him, yeah. And then Hans Zimmer, one of the best
composers.
scoring
Yeah,
composers, yes, for films was
yeah,
there as
man.
well. One of the best
Yeah, I think
movies,
that
you know.
one of the best Batman trilogies, right? Because they did three.
Yeah,
You know, it's like how can you fit the whole Batman story into 3 hours or whatever? 6 hours, whatever it is. It's hard. It's hard, it's tough to do. That's why a lot of people that are trying to do instead of movies they do like the shows, the
yeah,
series, so they could fit more hours into it and tell the story properly. But it's hard. It's hard to tell the story, for 6 hours. It's tough, man.
I mean, with this new one though, they did a really good job with like maintaining the character like throughout the whole film. Like you know how in some of the movies you don't really see Batman in the suit. With this one,
Yeah.
it was probably like 85% of him in the suit.
Yeah.
And so it was more of the
Okay.
Batman story than the actual Bruce Wayne, which was I think was cool because that's what you want to see. You don't really want to see Bruce Wayne, like, too much in the
Yeah,
film.
I think that's true because well, you gotta kind of see it both ways, right? Because when you're watching a movie, you kind of want to relate to the character. That's kind of why you watch a movie, why it intrigues you. Like, oh, Batman, but also Bruce Wayne. People want to see the Bruce Wayne, the business guy, the rich guy, or whatever. But I think with what you're saying, 85% of it is you do want to see the Batman. Kind of like when you go see the Avengers, right?
Yeah.
You go see the Avengers for the action, for the superhero. So I think DC still has yet to figure that out. And I think that when they do, they're going places with that, but it's just a little tough because Marvel just been taking over with everything.
Yeah,
It's
and I
crazy.
think and I think the whole Marvel universe is way more um there's more depth to it than the DC
Yeah,
one. I anyway, as a fan, I feel like cuz
for
there's
sure.
more characters, there's more characters that you get involved with, right? Like even the Scarlett Johansson one, Black Widow. That
Yeah,
movie was a really good movie. You know what I'm saying? Well, I thought anyway,
yeah,
my
yeah,
opinion. Not compared to the obviously the Avengers and stuff like that, because there's more superheroes in it. But just knowing the origin story of her and how she came to be, it's almost like she's a hitman. You know, like the Hitman movie.
yeah, exactly. So it kind of gives you the perspective of why that superhero is the way, she is, why
Yeah,
she's such a killer, right? So
yeah.
I thought that was a pretty good one too. I like that they did the series. I don't know if you've seen those on Disney, the series.
I saw some of them. I didn't finish the the Falcon one. What's
Yeah,
I didn't finish
yeah.
that one, but I saw the Loki one. I saw Wanda and Vision, WandaVision, and I
WandaVision. They
haven't
got
seen the
the
new one just
Loki.
yet. The one with the Hawkeye. I haven't seen that one just yet.
Yeah, that one's good. It gives you the in depth of Hawkeye and like,
Mhm.
who he's training to take over and stuff like that. Because he's getting old. He
Yeah.
it's time for him to probably retire soon. But
Right, because some of these superheroes don't have superpowers. They're just regular
yeah,
people.
exactly,
And I
exactly.
think that's why I can relate to them more, because it's like they're regular people trying to do good in this world, and not
Right.
like you don't have the power, like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these other ones do, like Hulk, and like even Iron Man's a really good one because that's like a regular guy that
Yeah,
has that
but he
technology
has money.
brain.
Right. He has money, the technology, and he's smart, so he could figure it all out. He kind of
Yeah.
reminds me again of like a Bruce Wayne, a Batman.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, and they actually killed his parents too. So it's kind of the same story when it comes to Iron Man and Batman. Tony Stark and Bruce Wayne. Very very
Yeah.
similar. You know. Um, but you also got to see on Disney. There's one called The What If, right? And it kind of like an animation cartoon, but it breaks everything down into like other universes, right? So what if instead of Steve Rogers was Captain America, his wife was Captain America or his
Mhm.
girlfriend, you know? And
Yeah.
it kind of breaks things down like how there's other multi universes, right? So there's other Captain Americas, there's other Spider Mans, there's other, you know, Doctor Stranges, and
Yeah.
other universes, different stories. Which again, back to what you were saying, it's kind of like they can continue, they can keep going. DC sometimes I feel like comes to a stop. Like, okay, they go by the comics, and that's cool. I guess they keep it that way because that's what they feel comfortable with or whatever. But
I
I
think for me,
definitely
it's
dig
more
the
of a
Marvel
money
for
issue
sure.
because right now Marvel's killing it for sure. They're making billions off of this universe, the MCU universe.
Yeah,
DC's trying to catch up. They're playing catch up. They've been trying to catch up. And I feel like
it's tough.
if they started right, remember when they started with like the Superman and the Batman's back in the day, they should have kept going, but they didn't
Yeah,
because I don't know. Maybe directors don't want to take on that responsibility of making these come to life, or it's the pressure of the Marvel universe. I'm not sure, but I think it's much needed. I
yeah.
think a lot of them did flop, like the one in the Green Lantern one. That one could have been a little better.
I think my, I guess my thought is Marvel started it right, right?
Yeah,
They could have started a whole different route. They could have gone a different route, but they started with the character that in reality started a lot of it, right? Or his father, right? Started a lot of it with Black Panther back in the day with the vibranium and all that stuff or whatever. I don't know too much about it, but from what I see in the movies, right?
hmm
And it started with him and ended with him, right? When he snapped. You know what I mean? So they kind of
yeah.
did it right, bro. You know what I mean? They picked the right sweet spot to start. You know what I mean? Because then you branch off to other stuff, right? From there,
And I also
just like
think
you do.
it's the actors that they're picking, bro. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
they're doing a
And they're
really
doing it
good
right.
job, and they keep it
Definitely doing it
consistent
right.
where it's not like DC has like how many Batmans already, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's consistency,
You
and I
know,
think that matters when you're gonna see a movie that has the Hulk. You don't want to see like they kind of messed it up with the Hulk. It should have been the same Hulk throughout
they
all of them.
did, but
You know,
when when they came to the Avengers Hulk, was it the same one?
the Avengers Hulk was different from the first Hulk movies that came out, where it was Edward Norton one, and then something, not Bruce Banner. That's the actual character. Eric
Uh,
Banner, Eric Banner, or something like that. The one
yeah,
from
yeah, yeah.
Troy, the
But
guy from Troy, remember? But yeah,
yeah,
them two
yeah.
played it, and then this guy now is I forget his name. Um,
Something Ruffalo.
yeah, Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo. There you go. But and I might be saying his name wrong, but that's just so people understand what we're trying to talk about. But I
Yeah,
think when it came to the Avengers, they did do it right in the Avengers, in the Marvel, I guess the Avengers and so forth, right? They went forward with the same Hulk or the same character that played Hulk.
yeah,
So they're
for
doing it
sure.
right,
Yeah, I mean
definitely.
that all matters, man. And I think, like again, I said the actors are great. Like you can't like with just the one Batman movie that they did. If they would have kept the same Batman with the same energy,
Yeah,
right? I would
yeah.
have. been more excited about it. But when they keep changing it, and it's like, and then you have to remake the movie like they did with the latest one, the Justice League. They redid it, remember? So there's two versions
Yeah.
of the same movie where they should have just done it right the first time. And you
Well,
don't see that with Marvel, right? They don't redo movies like that. I mean, maybe at the beginning, but when they got it right, they got it right. So
I really like the second Justice League one though, with the I think Rob Schneider. What's the name? No, I might be saying it wrong.
um,
The director that directed the extended version for the Justice League.
I forget his
I
name.
forget. Let
Well,
me
we
see if
can
I
look
can
it
look
up.
it up.
I'll keep talking though while you look it up.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that movie, um, the second version was way better than the first one. Like that's what you're expecting, right? When you see a DC
Oh,
movie,
the guy's name is Zack Snyder.
Zack
So
Snyder, yeah,
that I think if they would have started with that one, even though it was like 6 hours, they could have broke it down, right? I think that one for me gave me a better feel than the first one because they cut out a lot of stuff that you were like, whoa, what's going on? You didn't
yeah,
get much of the backstories and stuff like that. Why Apocalypse wants, you know, the cubes or whatever. But it's crazy, bro. It's a
yeah. I
good one
mean, hands
for
down,
sure.
it was a way better movie. Effects, storyline. Even though it was a remake, it hit different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And I
Felt
just
darker as well.
Yeah, and that's how it should feel. It should feel like the cartoons, right? Like that you watch when you're little. Like
Right.
I don't know. With the first one, it was kind of like it was PG-13 to me. You know?
Yeah. I think they need to make it more like was it the Wolverine movie? They need to take it from like the Logan movie. That was crazy, bro.
Again, that's Marvel.
That's what I'm saying.
It also
Right.
makes
They
me
got to
think
take a
about this.
chapter out of that.
They had this Power Ranger. Remember this Power Rangers trailer back in the day where it was really gruesome? Like I think it was fan made or something like that.
Yeah,
And then they
yeah. It
came
was an
out with the
independent
whack Power
filmmaker.
Rangers movie. Like I wanted to
Right.
see like, cause think about this, like people that used to watch it are our age, you know.
Right.
So
Right.
you don't want to see something like when you're a teenager. You want to see like the gruesome stuff, like people getting killed
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I think Marvel
The
did it right
realness.
with all of that, man.
Yeah. They definitely they made it right for both, right? For
Yeah.
the younger kids, right? That oh
Hmm.
superheroes, cool, right? But they also appeal to us. That's why they crack jokes and we're entertained with it all. You know what I mean? But I feel like yeah, again to go back to where we are saying Marvel did it right, man, and they'll continue to do it like that, which is great. So keep it
Yeah.
going. I love watching all that stuff. So, but there's a few things I gotta catch up on, and I will just take some time to just kind of unwind and watch all that stuff. It's been a long week. I hope you're doing well over there. I know we've been ranting about Marvel and DC, but I hope you're doing well, bro. We touch base every now and then, but it's it's fun to finally get back on this and do this. We
Yeah.
just
No,
been working and
for sure, man.
grinding.
It's like
So
it. It's sometimes there's a lot of technical difficulties though, so you can't really.
yeah, yeah,
You got to go off with what try and be as consistent as possible, and that's it, man. That's all you can do. I mean, we all got our lives to do, and we all got things to do, but at the end of the day, just make sure that we're keeping this going because I feel like people do like seeing it, um,
yeah, yeah,
and it's just awesome just to talk to you. And regardless, even if people didn't see it, it's nice to have these conversations, right?
yeah,
Which
yeah,
is
for
nice.
sure, man.
You look really old, by the way.
Oh yeah, man. Lack of sleep. I got the
Oh
little
yeah,
one waking us up sometimes at night, but it's a it's part of the grind, right? You're raising your kids, you got to take care of them. My wife does a lot of the heavy lifting with the kids, and I appreciate it. So she's great. Uh, but it's newborn baby, 7 months now, and a 2-year-old, and then the oldest. But uh, the younger ones are a little bit more, of
of a challenge.
yeah,
Let's just
a
put it that way.
challenge. You know, but it's great, man. I love being a father. I can't complain. It's fun. It's a lot of work, but you gotta love it, man.
I, I,
Seeing these little kids growing up, it's crazy.
I always wanted to ask you this question because I know we were talking about what's it called, DC and Marvel. Before I forget,
Oh yeah, yep.
what is your favorite? Who is your favorite superhero, and why? And if you could be a superhero, any one of these superheroes, DC or Marvel, who would it be?
Well, I got a lot of favorite
You gotta
superheroes,
pick one, man.
so
You can't be greedy.
I gotta pick one. Man, that's tough. Man, well, I like Gambit.
You like Gambit?
You know, I like Gambit. I feel like he was one of the original X Men. You know,
Yeah.
I just thought he was cool growing up. I was like, oh, he's a cool dude. You know, the way he just kind of is as a character. He has the fire with the cards and stuff.
Hmm.
And I thought that was cool. I'm always buying like phone cases and like shirts, and I put the pop up doll
Yeah.
on the PC. I like Gambit. I'm gonna have to go with Gambit for my favorite superhero. If I could be a superhero,
Yeah.
uh, man, that's tough, bro. Um, I'd have to go with Iron Man, bro. I
Yeah.
think
He's
that's gonna
cool.
be.
He's cool,
I
bro.
think Iron Man's cool because he has the coolest gadgets. The team revolves around him, right?
Hmm.
With the Stark Tower, he has you know, the money, the tech, and
The women.
he dies. He dies. Well, he dies. You don't want to live forever, right? Like Steve Rogers, he can live forever, right? I feel like you don't want to live forever, in my opinion, because you see everybody die around you that you love, you know?
Yeah.
That's always tough, right? You want to kind of live life and leave a legacy behind and, let them take over. You
Yeah.
did your best, you know?
And you die a
But
hero too,
definitely
because he
Iron
died
Man.
a hero in the movie.
Yeah, and I mean, I like Iron Man. He flies too, you know? I've always liked from DC, I've always liked Superman, you know? I thought Superman was cool growing up.
Oh, you're getting
And
greedy right now.
I
You said
liked
three. You said three. You're getting greedy.
well, we were talking about Marvel. Now we're talking about DC. So
You can't
DC.
admirable rant with these. You keep going.
So I'll have to go for DC. I have to go with Superman, and I used to like Night. I think it was Nighthawk,
Yeah, yeah.
Nightwing.
Nightwing. Yeah,
Yeah,
the Batman. Um, what's it
I think
called?
he's like the Robin or whatever, the upgrade of Robin or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. The little the helpers. You know, I forget what they're called. The
Yeah,
co superheroes. I don't know. The
yeah,
sidekicks.
the
That's what
co
it is.
superhero, sidekick. Yeah,
Sidekicks.
the co superhero.
Number two, the Scotty Pippins.
I guess that's what they call it now, right?
The groupies.
Oh man, but yeah. How are you, bro? Don't try to skip
For
out.
me, I've always loved Wolverine. He was my favorite
Yeah,
growing up, and
he's cool. He's part of the original X Men.
and it's funny because he liked the redhead, and I'm married to a redhead, so just it worked out, you know. If I
It
could be
just worked out in
anybody,
life.
I am Wolverine, you know, in real life, you know.
You just grow the little beard out. You always
Me-
trying to stay clean shaved, huh?
Remember we had
You know.
the land chops? I still have them. I still grow them out.
Yeah, they still grow out because it doesn't really connect all the way. You get a few trickles, but not the
Yeah,
full. Unless you grow it out, and it looks a little bit like this. But
yeah. It looks
that's what we
unfull.
got. Got to work with what you got, brother.
Oh
Not
man,
much of an inheritance over here. You got the bald head, and it's a choice, by the way. Like I always say, it's a
thanks, Dad.
choice. Yeah. Thanks, the real champ, right?
Yeah, but talking about the
But yeah,
Nightwing and the sidekicks of Batman, they're coming out with a video game called Gotham Knights,
what's that?
and you can play with Robin. You can play with what is that? Not Hawkeye. Nightwing.
Nightwing.
You can play with all of them. You can play with Batgirl. Because in
When is that
this,
coming out?
I don't. It's coming out. I don't know. Supposedly it's coming out this year,
What is
but
it called?
it's called Gotham Knights with a K, like knights in armor. And
Gotham Knights release date
yeah,
October 25th, 2022.
see there, yeah. So it's coming out this year,
Yeah, that
and
shit
in
looks
that one you can
legit.
play with all of those characters. You know?
Looks legit.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
I think I'm gonna buy it because I love playing those
Yeah,
Batman games. I don't know if you've played them, but those Batman games are
yeah, I
awesome, man.
played a couple of them. They have online play? Maybe we could play online or something, you know?
I think it's a one-player game, so you're Batman in the game. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I like playing some online games and stuff like that. Apex, Call of Duty, Destiny, a lot of shooter games.
Hmm.
Uh, checked out that game, The Last of Us.
The Last of
Uh,
Us, yeah, that one's really good.
there's another one with the motorcycle guy, the guy that rides the bikes. Days Gone, I think it's called.
Yeah,
It's a good one.
I have that game. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to the PlayStation
Plus,
PlayStation Plus, but also the PlayStation Subscribe, the PlayStation Play. So you get to download and play all these games, man. It's
have
crazy.
you played that zombie game?
Which one?
Days Gone with the guy at the motorcycle.
Yeah, yeah.
You like it?
I haven't gotten to the. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It reminds me of The Walking Dead with the character Daryl with the motorcycle. I don't know if you've seen that show, but
Yeah,
it's pretty
Daryl.
cool,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
It's pretty dope, man. I like it. You know,
yeah. I just beat it recently. The game. It's a long
it's
game, bro.
dope. Yeah,
Very long.
it's kind of reminds me of like Grand Theft Auto. You do missions, you know.
Yeah, it's an open world game. If anybody's interested, and I'm pretty sure because it's a
Yeah,
pretty old game, but people have played it. But yeah,
yeah,
it's an open world where zombies are there, and you have to do missions, and there's people trying to kill you, right? There's people trying to sabotage your missions, and then there's
yeah.
clans, and like then
Yeah, it's
and
pretty
there's
cool,
like a
man.
love story too for the girls out there that love all that stuff.
Yeah,
You're looking for your I think your fiance or your wife in the game as well.
yeah. That's the mission.
Because
Yeah,
you
the
guys
main
like
mission.
get apart, right? Because she lives far, so you have to look for her after the zombie apocalypse and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like a zombie apocalypse game. There's another new game that came out too called Elder Ring off the Skyrim
Lord of the Rings?
games.
No.
It's like you fight
Elder
dragons
Scrolls.
and stuff.
That's the one I think.
Yeah, the next one though, it's called
Oh,
Elder Rings. It's fire, bro. You build your own character. It's like open world. You do missions, fight dragons. If you're into that whole Game of Thrones type of thing, it's pretty cool, man. You know.
I'm gonna try and share my screen one more time, just so I can show you this. See if you can see it.
Yeah, yeah, go for it.
Um,
Let me know if I gotta look anything up too, by the way.
all right, can you see this now or no?
Yes, let's do it.
Perfect. All right, so now we're gonna show you guys the Halo trailer that I've been
Can
trying to
we
show
show
Abner.
this? Can we show this?
Yeah, we can show it. It'll be fine.
Let's do it.
Can you see it? Okay.
Yeah, it's a little glitchy, but it looks. You can see it. I ain't got no audio, but that's fine.
You don't have audio?
No.
There's something out there,
Hold on, you gotta see it with the audio.
just beyond our reach.
Bear with me.
Come on, man. Hook it up.
It's like
Stop being cheap with it.
I'm trying.
Stop being cheap with the audio.
I wonder why you can't
But
hear
yeah.
it with audio. That's
for the
weird.
first time.
Yeah, it is weird, but just play it. It's fun. I'll check it out.
Because I know it's recording in audio.
Your rage
What is it called? The Halo trailer?
blinds you.
Yeah.
Rage is all I have left.
Okay.
The Covenant will not stop.
What else are you willing to sacrifice?
Everything. What's the point in saving humanity if we're gonna give up our own?
I'm interested in finding a way to be less reliant on Dr. Halsey moving forward.
The truth could bring us all down.
Yeah, it looks
There is something within us,
fire, bro. Is this a
Something-
show?
sacred,
Something worth protecting.
It's a show, right?
This is gonna be good, man.
Yeah, I gotta check it out, man. I like Halo. I just never played it because we
Still can't hear
always
it?
had. Nah, I never played it because we always had PlayStation. We never had Xbox, you know.
On me.
And then Xbox switched it up with the whole pay thing or whatever. I don't know.
We're all we have now.
And PlayStation was free at the time, so that's what we could play.
It's just
But,
us.
yeah, man, definitely
Yeah,
fire, bro.
this is gonna be crazy, man. We gotta watch this.
Yeah, it looks great, man.
But anyway, like, yeah, if you guys played the Halo game back in the day, this is gonna be awesome because this is everything we've been waiting for, you know, as fans. So
Yeah. What'd you think about the Mortal Kombat movie?
definitely check it out. The Mortal Kombat, the new one that came out.
Yeah.
Man, I thought it was great. I thought they did a great job, man. I can't complain. It's everything that you wanted to see, but it kind of left me with like wanting more. You know, I wanted to see
Yeah, I
more.
feel like
More fighting, maybe more characters. You know, but you gotta. It's almost like they reeled you in with that one. You know, to see. I thought it was great.
I think it was great. It could have been more gruesome though, like the actual Mortal Kombat.
It was pretty gruesome though, but I think for you're talking about like fatalities, like the finishes and stuff. Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
I
like the
feel like they
game,
could have done a
you know?
better job, yeah, to show that more.
But I mean, it was PG-13, right? So
Was
that's
it?
probably why. I believe it was. I don't think it was rated R, because they were showing it on the channel. So let me see.
But yeah, when you get a chance, bro, watch the Halo trailer. I just did this for the sake of the podcast, you know,
Yeah.
because I'm screen recording right now. So definitely check that out. And man, yeah, it's gonna be great. I like that they made it a series and not a movie because I've seen the movies before, and
Yeah.
it always leaves you wanting more, right? Like you want to see more of Halo and the actual character. But I think people get confused with the fact that Halo is an army.
And actually, it was rated R. Sorry, it was rated R. So it's pretty gruesome, I guess, as
Yeah.
it's gonna get. But what were
No,
you
it was
saying?
pretty good. It was
about the
pretty
Halo?
good. I feel like it could have been more fatalities for that Mortal Kombat. No, but for the Halo,
Yeah.
a lot of people are complaining because they finally show the guy's face, but it's like all these Halos. There's different Halos out there. It's not just one Halo guy. You know?
Yeah, I think there's one Master Chief though. Like,
Oh, there's one Master Chief. Okay, so maybe that's what they were talking about.
yeah, there was one that he's like, he's the best. You
Because
know what I mean?
people were like, "Oh, we waited 20 years to see this guy's face in the first episode," and I'm like, "Why not though? Why not see his face after 20 years? People are waiting to see his face. They finally see his face and they complain about it." And I think it's because he looked kind of Spanish, you know. You remember the guy from because we're Spanish. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The guy from what is it? Den of Thieves or something like that with 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Okay, you know the Spanish guy that's like pretty tall. That's the bad guy. I forget his name.
Yeah, he's Hispanic, and I think he's. Let me look him up.
Yeah,
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's the chief, the Halo chief. What is it called? The main chief.
I mean, yeah. Look how tall he is, though. He was always the tallest one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's like 6. I must be like 6'5", man.
You're talking about Pablo, right?
Yeah.
Pablo Schreiber.
He looks.
don't know
He
how to
looks
say his last
like
name.
Spanish, kind of Arab. You know.
This guy.
Yeah, he looks like Muslim. Yeah. That's him. Yep. I can't really see him.
Maybe you
You're
could
not
put it
pointing.
up on the podcast.
Oh no, I'll put the picture up. It's cool, bro.
I'm trying to show it, But yeah, Pablo. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's a good one for that, though.
I think
He's
he's gonna do a
tall.
good
He
job.
looks jacked,
Yeah.
It's a good choice. Why not?
I've
He has
also-
military, I guess, training and stuff like that with all the movies he does and stuff too.
Yeah.
So why not?
And it's good to see all these Spanish superheroes, right? Action heroes, right? Because we don't see a
Yeah.
lot of them growing up. We didn't see a lot of Spanish superheroes. Maybe Zorro, the movie Zorro. You know?
No. And I'm glad they did the Miles Morales
Yeah, man.
animation movie. That was cool. It
And
was
he was
Puerto
what is it?
Rican,
Puerto
you know.
Rican, yeah.
It's Puerto
That was
Rican
cool.
kid. I was like, yeah, repping. You know, that's what's up. I
But
like that.
also the Star Wars movie or the series with that Spanish guy, that was cool too. The
The
Mandalorian. Have you seen that one?
Mandalorian,
Yeah, man.
man, I like that show a lot.
With the guy
Waiting
from
for the new one to
Narcos.
come out.
Hmm?
Yeah, he's good, man. I'm waiting for the new season to come out for that
Oh,
show.
there's a new season coming out.
Yeah, they're gonna keep going. They did Boba, I think his name is
Boba Fett. Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. Yeah, it's pretty good. Not as good as the first one with I call him Baby Yoda, but
Yeah.
not as good as the first one. But yeah, they're gonna keep it going. You know, it's one of those shows they're gonna keep it going.
I hope they do, man, because I feel like they're doing way better with these series than with the actual movies.
You could
For-
put more into it. You
Yeah,
know?
and for the newer generation, right? Because like the attention span isn't there, so some people will sit and watch 1 hour, and then watch it the
Yeah.
next day. Other people binge,
Right.
like me. I'll binge sometimes.
Yeah.
But the
exactly.
attention span isn't there anymore. Where it's like TV series are making a better impact now with this generation than with when watching a movie. You know,
Yeah.
not a lot of people
yeah,
go
for
to the
sure.
movies anymore. They watch stuff at home and their convenience. You know, I still love
I
going to the
mean,
movies. Like I went
me
to the
too.
Batman
Me
movie
too.
and no one was there. You know, so
I love it, bro. I still have yet to go because of COVID and stuff, but we gotta go back, man. It's just we're just waiting for a good movie. Let's wait for a good kids movie to come out. A lot of it's already on Disney too, so it's like
yeah.
I don't know. The
You
comfort
still
of your
gotta watch
home,
the
get the
Matrix
popcorn,
4
the
if you
pizza.
haven't seen it yet.
I still gotta watch it. Did you see it? Did you finally see it without me?
Nah, I
You
haven't
jerk.
seen it yet. You saw it.
Calling
Don't
you
lie.
out.
You
Nah,
saw
I
it.
didn't see it.
Ah.
Promise, I didn't see it, bro. I haven't
Nah,
seen it.
I haven't
Live
seen
on
it
the
because
podcast.
I wanted to see it good. You know, I have like this app that shows you kind of like bootleg movies. But I was like, nah, I
Get him,
wanna.
get him, get him, get him. Nah,
I'm not gonna tell you what app though, so they don't know.
Hey.
But yeah, no, I always like to see the good movies, the ones I want to see, like HD.
Yeah.
You know, real good quality
Yeah.
sound and everything.
I mean, whenever you want to see it, bro, let me know. We could watch it. You know what I mean? I would actually like to watch it. I guess it's something we grew up kind of watching together, the whole Matrix and stuff. I
Oh
thought
yeah,
it'd
man,
be cool, but
those movies are great. They're awesome.
it's just hard to get together and hey, let's watch a movie. You know, it's like sometimes you rather do more productive things. You know, but I
Yeah, I
get you,
mean,
bro.
but even then, it's not even that far of a drive. It's only like a couple hours, though. So I mean, listen to some music,
Yeah.
you know. That's all.
Yeah, I was gonna go down there. I think a week ago, but couldn't make it. You had other things to do, which is understandable. You
Yeah.
know, you have a life. But I want to try to make it down there maybe for the first weekend in April.
Yeah,
Maybe we could get down there and
that'd be cool.
go with the kids and just chill out for a little bit, hang out, maybe
Yeah,
shoot
man.
an episode or something. I think it'd be cool. Try to make a beat together or something.
Yeah, that'd be
You know?
cool, man. We could probably do like a barbecue or something, you know.
Yeah, you know, spring's here, summer's
Yeah.
right around the corner. Perfect time to just kick it, chill. You know.
I miss the kids though. I
It'd be
miss
great.
little Daddy Yang. Daddy Yang. That's how you say it, right?
Yeah, Darien.
And I miss Liana at
Daddy
least
Yang?
too, but she doesn't miss me. She doesn't like me.
Yeah, she's a little shy at first, but once opens up,
It's because boys have
She'll love you,
cooties,
man.
you know. So she's like, yeah.
she's like that with me sometimes when I get home from work. I'm like, dame un beso, like give me a kiss, give me a hug in Spanish. Dame un beso, dame un abrazo. And then she runs and hides from me like it's a game. And she'll look through the little hole, like
Yeah.
you know. It's funny. You know?
Yeah, and Tom was supposed to be on this episode, but maybe for the
Mass
next one, yeah.
dialect.
Yeah, we still got to get
The
him
next
on,
one,
and I know
yeah.
we've been talking about it, but it's just the time is different for everybody.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
you guys will be seeing him soon. I know he has a lot to talk
Yeah.
about. He brings a lot to the table. So definitely.
Yeah, it's a lot he has a lot of knowledge about a lot of things, you know. He's been around for many years, you know. He's like the old dinosaur that doesn't want to give up. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I call him, the old dinosaur.
Yeah, man. He has a lot of life experience. I'll just put it that way. You know, a lot
Yeah.
of life
So
experience.
definitely brings a lot to the table, like you said, man. Can't wait to get him on here and just chop it up and shoot the shit,
sure.
you know. So
Talking about, I wanted to talk about the UFC coming up. UFC 273, I believe. With
Fight Night UFC.
no.
Curtis
I think
Blades.
it's in no that one. I'm talking about the numbered fights. Those are the fight nights, but I'm talking about the one
The
coming
pay
up.
per view.
The pay per view
Oh,
273.
you're talking about the Peter Yan, Aljamain
Yes.
Sterling, and Korean Zombie versus Volkanovski.
Yes, but I'm more interested in watching Gilbert Burns versus Chemchev.
Chamshet Kamaev or something like that. He's a beast, bro.
Yeah, I want to see him. I want to see him fight.
He'll fight anybody, bro. And
You seen
I
his
think he's
last
gonna
interview?
be
I
champion.
fight anybody. I kill anybody. I'm king here. Ah! And they were making
Yeah.
fun of him because he didn't even say like real intimidating. He was saying it tired, like after a fight.
yeah, but if you see him fight, bro, he's a problem, bro. You know?
Yeah.
He's only been hit twice.
And he's 10-0 too.
Yeah. Plus his amateur record is like 20-0 or something like that or more. Like he's a beast, bro.
Yeah, I feel like for me he reminds me of kind of like Nick and Nate Diaz, where it's like they can strike and they can take you to the ground. Either way, they're gonna win. Doesn't matter. Whoever they fight,
Yeah,
they're gonna win. Doesn't
sure.
matter. You
And,
you probably just have to be faster than him and stuff like that. But it's very hard because he's training now with
Darren Till.
Yes, Darren Till. There you go. Yep.
And Darren Till is a beast, bro. They call him the Gorilla, bro. I know he's lost a couple fights, but he's a beast,
gorilla.
bro.
He is
The
a
killer
beast,
gorilla.
yeah. But he's young though. You got to remember, he's in his 20s, man.
Right.
He hasn't even
Right,
hit
exactly.
his peak yet. So
That's
it's
where
pretty
people
scary.
forget. People forget that, He started young.
Exact. Think
He
about like
started
a
young, and he already had
22-year-old fighting
champion-
a 34-year-old already experienced, and you're just trying to get in the game and you're getting your ass kicked because the experience isn't there.
Yeah, but even then, it's not like he's getting his ass beat like that. Like you said, he's
he got
young,
knocked
right?
out by Jorge Masvidal.
But look who he's getting knocked out by.
Yeah.
He's a veteran in the game, almost 20 plus years, bro.
How many fights does he have under his belt? Almost 40 to 50, almost. So.
Right, he's won, he's lost, he's been through it all. And before that, he was fighting on the streets. He's not afraid of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
and it's,
that's
you see the fight
different
game
animal,
differently
you know?
when you're older. I feel like you see it in a way where it's
Yeah.
like more technical, right? You're just not there using your speed, your agility as a young person. You're using your head in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
mean,
well, that's the problem with Chimaev. Let's call him Chimaev.
Yeah.
He is young. He's hungry, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's young, bro. He's in his 20s. I believe he's in his 20s, bro.
Yep.
Late 20s, maybe. He's young. He's hungry. He's coming in there fierce. He's trying to prove something,
Yeah.
And he's calling out everybody. Like, he's getting the buzz now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you have people like Darren Till in the gym saying, "Oh, he's a problem,"
Yeah.
yo, you got to take that seriously, bro. And I think Gilbert Burns is gonna take this L, bro. Real talk. Sad to say. I really think so, man.
It's very let's say this, right? Worst case scenario, if Gilbert Burns hits him with a good one, like he hit Kamaru Usman in that last fight, he might knock him out because I don't know how hard of a punch this guy could take if he's only got hit twice. So if he's trying to avoid getting hit, he knows only you know your chin strength, right?
yeah.
When you get popped in
Yeah.
the face, like it takes you, So if he can't take a big hit, he's trying to avoid getting hit for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's gonna be a good fight, regardless. I mean, I can't wait for that one.
I think it's gonna be a good fight, but it's gonna be a quick fight, bro. I'd say Chimaev gets it done within 2 rounds.
Submission. You think?
Ground and pound submission. Yeah, I say.
Ground and pound. I'd say maybe a submission. Yeah. But this guy knows jujitsu though. Gilbert Burns.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's hard to sometimes hard to get somebody in a submission, certain submissions if it's past the second round. You're already slippery, you're sweaty, you're going to slip all, you ain't got a good grip. The gloves don't let you grip. You want to get it done if you're going to get a submission like the first 2 rounds, right? First 10 minutes, you're fresh. I say Chimaev gets it done in 2. I think the reason why Gilbert Burns lost against Kamaru Usman was because when he cracked Usman, he went for the kill, right? But he didn't pace himself, right? You cracked him. You were trying to get it done, but it's like you gassed yourself out. You got excited. Sometimes you gotta pace yourself, hit to the body. When he covers up, hit to the top, you know?
Yeah.
Don't grab him. If you grab him, if you try to grab
Giving
him,
him
he's
time
going to
to
get a
rest.
rest.
Yeah.
Or if you're going to get down on the ground, get up quick. Try to get up, I don't know. It's like, but then again, he's a champion for a reason, right? Right? It's like, you get cracked, you know how to fight through that diversity and just kind of like figure it out.
I think it's also a
You've been
different
there before,
mindset, too. Like, you have more to lose as a champion. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you're not gonna lose that easy. You know what I'm saying? If you're a real champion, if you're not a real champion, you can see it. Like Tyron Woodley, he was holding on to that belt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
he knew if he fought certain people, he'd lose.
I feel like
And
after Woodley became champion, though, he lost that hunger, bro.
yeah,
You know?
he thought he was a rapper and stuff like that. Like, those are things you do after this career.
Right.
You know?
Because when he was champion, no one was trying to fight him. Hands, no one was trying to throw the hands. He was older, too. He was like in his 30s, He was already, like, he had a few fights and that was it, which is exactly what happened, right?
Yeah.
He fought Usman. Usman didn't want no hands with him, though. What did Usman do?
Yeah, back
He
him
wrestled
into the
him.
fence, yeah.
Wrestled him. He didn't want to throw hands. He didn't have hands. Usman didn't have hands back then like that. Now he's getting better with his boxing and kickboxing because of the coach he has, right?
Mm-hmm.
Justin Gaethje's coach, which is a beast. That guy knows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's his name? Let me see if I can pull it up.
But also, you got to think about this, too. Woodley was pretty old, so when you get older, I can't talk from experience, but I'm pretty sure I've seen a lot of people, when they get older, you don't have the same energy. You know what I'm saying? Your body doesn't have the same strength, And so when you're fighting younger opponents, right, they're going to have that energy. They're going to have that strength. So it's kind of like I feel like he gave up in the ring. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like he just took the L because then he fought Colby Covington and lost again,
And the coach's name is Trevor Whitman.
Trevor Whitman, yeah, he's a legendary
He's
coach,
a beast.
Man. Yeah,
he's
legendary.
a beast, bro. You see what he's done with Justin Gaethje? Justin Gaethje's about to fight for the title again, bro.
Against who?
Oliveira. Charles Oliveira.
That's going to be a good fight.
It is, but look what Khabib did to Justin Gaethje, and he's not even a jiu-jitsu black belt. Do you see that?
Yeah, but Khabib's a different beast, man. You can't.
Yo, he put him to sleep in the second round, I think. Put him to sleep.
Yeah, his willpower is totally different from an ordinary opponent. He can even take down DC. I've seen him do that.
Yo, the thing is this: it's like when you're not motivated by money.
Yeah.
That's what matters is
your hunger,
the love for the game.
Yeah,
the hunger. Yeah, money. He had he's a millionaire, multi-millionaire. You think he cares about that? He don't care about that.
His own fight club now. You go fighting or something.
Exactly? What did he do with the money? He put it into an organization that's gonna help fighters get into the league.
Yeah.
Where does that tell you? Where's your heart at? It's not in the money, bro. It's in the love
that's
of
why
the
Conor
game,
McGregor lost against him. I could see that for sure.
Yeah, that's exactly why he lost. The hunger.
He said it too. He's like, I do this for legacy. You do this for money. He said it to him. If you look it up on YouTube, when they were doing the press conference, he said that, and it's true, man. You can see it.
Yeah. I think I want to say if Justin Gaethje gets some good leg kicks in early, really hard ones on Oliveira, he could try to get it done, bro. He just can't gas out. He can't gas out. He has to fight. He has to fight like he fought Chandler. Remember that?
Yeah.
How they went all rounds.
He got cracked though a couple times, man. Maybe like 3 times.
He's pretty durable though. Because Michael Chandler, he has a hard right hand, bro.
He's a pit bull.
You seen him fight Dan Hooker?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Dan Hooker, the Hangman, bro. He's a beast.
Yeah.
Just got it done, and he's lost his last couple fights too. I mean,
Chandler, yeah.
But he fought for the title in like 3 or 4 fights. Not even 3 fights.
But he's older too.
interim
He's
belt.
almost like 35, 36,
But he's still in there. He's still in the conversation, you know.
He's still in there,
Back
but I
to
think
Chimaev.
he went into the UFC too late. He should have been in a little sooner. You know.
He was making money in Bellator. Why go to an organization where you're making millions as a champion over there? When they offered him more money, he took it, right? All right,
Yeah.
I'll take it now. Whatever.
I think once you get to that age, it's all about the money and making sure that you're financially stable, right? Once your career is done and you can't
Right,
fight
exactly.
anymore physically, you have to still provide, right? As a man and as
I
a
mean,
family
yeah,
man.
realistically, you have less than 40. I say 35, 36, maybe 37. 40 is pushing it, you know? in
For
that sport.
fighting, yeah.
Yeah, unless you're Floyd Mayweather. Tactical.
Yeah,
Hit
but
and
that's
don't get hit.
boxing though. I feel like that's
Right.
that's not using all of your body. It's just using your hands and your feet for moving. So as long as you're kind of
Yeah.
like, fit.
Well, you don't got to worry about the hits coming from the legs.
Yeah,
Just
or
the upper
wrestling,
body.
right? That takes a lot
Yeah.
of energy out of you, man.
Right, exactly.
I've wrestled people before, and it's like, yeah, man, it's no joke, bro. You're using your lower body at the same time your upper body, trying to get them off of you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it takes a lot of energy to get somebody off of you. If they're ground and pounding you, or if they're even on you half guard, it's like, anyway, talk
Yeah.
about it, man. Isn't it hard?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
when that happens, you know.
it's hard. You got to learn the proper techniques on how to, adjust your hands,
Yeah.
underhooks, overhooks, your legs sprawling with your legs open so that way they can't close their fists. Because once they close their fists, right, they can bring you
Yeah.
down, they could trip you. So you want to get as far away, get their hands as far spread away as you can so they can't get a tight grip. You know what I mean?
Right, and all this
'Cause once they got
is
that
common
grip-
sense, right? It's all common
Right.
sense. But you like when you're fighting and you have that adrenaline, you're not thinking like that. You're thinking just survival, get out. You know what I'm saying? But when you're
Yeah.
trained for that, like you train in that, you know all these techniques, so you're just thinking with your head, okay, right now he's doing this, I'm gonna do this, right? It's not like a
Right,
normal
right.
person when they're in that situation, they're just like struggling to get out. You know what I'm saying? You're using way
Yeah.
more energy doing it that way than thinking about how to do it correctly, right?
Right, and it goes back to what you said, right? When you're in that situation, you're on survival mode. But
Mhm.
when you know the proper techniques, you kind of have to breathe. You know how to breathe, right?
Yeah.
Because that's where the
Control your
adrenaline's kicking
breathing.
in. Control your breathing. That's important.
Mhm.
How to turn your head towards the choke, right?
Mhm.
Like if you're getting choked up, turn your head towards the choke, towards his chest, right? If you turn away, you're exposing your neck, right?
Mm.
You want to get close to your chin enough, close to your own chest as you can, and turn in, right? So certain things you know how to do from, and I wasn't always like this, right? I've fought before and I lost fights, going into fights, drinking or smoking, and you win some, you lose some, you don't win them all, right? You get sloppy, you think you're gonna go in there, you've been drinking and people are talking shit, whatever. It is what it is, but as somebody that's been doing this for a couple years now, a few years, I feel like
Well, I would say
I
you've
know.
been doing it for more,
I know
but
a
like
few
5
things.
years now, right?
yeah, let's say close to 5.
Yeah. So don't
'Cause
sell
COVID's
yourself
been 2
short.
years.
5 years is a long time, you know.
Yeah.
Doing that. So
Mhm.
you know a lot of
5
techniques.
years now.
More techniques than
Yeah,
the
it's
average person, I would say. Obviously.
yeah. I definitely feel confident in myself if I have to handle myself in a situation. Again, don't look for trouble. If it happens to find you, I always like to give
Yeah.
a few warnings. Hey, chill out. Okay.
Yeah, I know that.
And
That's happened too when we used to fight. You're like you would always be like, you'd be like, "Yo, stop."
I've always
chill,
been
chill.
like that.
I'm like, what?
Yeah. You don't want to hurt people close to you either, but
Yeah, I
we're
mean,
hotheads
and that's the
growing up,
thing. It's like when you know how to fight, you have that confidence, so you're not over there looking for trouble. But if trouble looks for you, no problem. It is what
Right.
it is. But I feel like we've always known, regardless, even if we haven't trained or anything, like we've always had that fighting instinct. Our older brother and
Yeah.
our uncle would teach us, and
Yeah.
fighting someone that's like twice your size, right?
Yeah, and I
When
feel
you're
like that's
little.
part of the reason why Pops never showed us jujitsu, because we're gonna break each other's arms or end up in the hospital. He's like, let me not show them this because they can use it to hurt themselves. Because we're always fighting. Every week we were fighting over dumb stuff, but that made us closer, right? So maybe that's why we're the way we are right now.
Yeah, but
There's
that's
a lot of
it's,
respect, you know.
well, it's the thing too. Like when you're little, man, and you're growing up, you're always gonna fight with your siblings because you're getting to know those boundaries, right? And when you get older,
Yeah.
it's like it's different. It's not you like as a little kid. There's boundaries there, and when these fights happen and stuff, you learn.
Right.
You learn who they are as a person. You learn who you are as a person. And I know every time we'd fight, didn't matter if it was right away or whatever. I'd always say, "Hey, sorry," Um,
Right. You feel that
and then we're
not
cool
regret,
again,
but
right?
kind of like,
But it kind of sucks
yeah, like
that we
you don't
have to
want to
get to
hurt.
that point. Yeah.
Yeah, like, hey, my bad, bro. You good? All
Because
right,
it's
cool.
like I'm
You know?
hitting you, like I'm hitting myself when I hit you. We're twins, man. I think there's a different
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, connection there
Different
when
vibe.
you're a twin
Yeah.
rather than when you're just a sibling or like your older brother or older sister.
Yeah.
Because there's someone who looks like you and who they also look like you. They also kind of act like you, and you can
Yeah.
relate to
Yeah.
them way more, right, than you can with
Yeah.
your other siblings and stuff like that. So I would
Right.
say we're really really close still to this day, regardless of the time that we spend together and stuff like that.
The
But
time, the distance.
when we
Yeah.
do spend time together, it's always like right back how it used to be. So
Yeah. We was
you know,
joking around, messing around, having fun, having a good time.
yeah,
Yeah, man. But yeah, I mean, I wish there was more time to talk about this stuff, but I feel like there's certain things I would like to show you. You know, I think it'd be cool. Maybe we can get around and just show. I can show you a couple things. I actually have MMA training tomorrow for a couple hours, so I'll be
nice.
going to that. Hitting the bag, sparring partners. Some people are really rough in there, you know. So I gotta
Yeah,
be like, yo, chill out, you
yeah.
know, because like they're trying to knock you out or something.
They're
And it's
trying to
like we're
make a
not here
name
for
for
that.
themselves.
I'm like, yo, we're not here for that. I gotta go to work on Monday, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not a champion, you know. I'm not trying to be a champion, you know. I'm just
That's
trying to
hilarious.
train and keep myself in shape, learn a few
You,
things, and
what do you tell
go
him?
to
You're a
work on
dad
Monday.
now? You say, "Hey, I'm a dad now."
And then,
Is that what you say?
no, but there was a situation where I had to tell one of the dudes, like, yo, take it easy. He's like, you take it easy. I'm not even hitting you that hard. And the coach had to get in. He's like, hey, guys, cool it. All right? Cool it down. And I was like, you could put 5 minutes. We can go again if you want, you know? He's like, no. Let's cool it, guys. You know, we're not here for that. And, we see each other now. It's kind of like mutual respect. Like, hey, what's up? Hey, all right. You want to spar? And light sparring, you know? Because, again, we're not there to hurt nobody. I don't want to hurt nobody. I'm not there to look for a knockout, you know? But if you
Yeah.
crack me, okay, oh, hey, you know?
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I wanted to touch base before we let go on that
Yeah.
Chimaev thing that we are talking about.
Mhm.
I feel like if he does beat Gilbert Burns, he's in the running to fight Kobe next.
Yeah, but he
And if
does
he
want
beats,
to. He wants to be a triple champ, so he's gonna try and fight Israel Adesanya too eventually.
if he fights Kobe, I think he can get a chance at Usman. So he has to get through those fights to fight Usman, and then from there, I think he has other options. But Usman's a tough fight, man. Usman just keeps getting better, you know. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I
He's a
don't
big
know,
dude.
man. Yeah, this guy, he's really tall too. He's taller than all of them in that.
That's what
in
I
that
mean.
Division,
That's
you know?
what I mean. I think he's a natural 190, almost 200.
Yeah, he's like 205, really.
Yeah, that's
He's
what I'm
like
saying.
Israel Adesanya, like that. So
Yeah, but he's fighting in a class under. So imagine.
exactly, and that's why he's 10-0. And I feel like sometimes, in my opinion, it should be weight matters, but also height matters as well. Because let's say you're 5'7", right?
Yeah, roughly.
And
Yeah.
you're like 185 solid.
Yeah,
You can't
on a
fight
good day.
somebody who's 6'2", right? 6'3" at your same weight class. You're gonna get fucking fucked up.
I'm
You
gonna
know
get
what I'm saying?
wrecked.
Because the
It's
reach
gonna
advantage
it
is
would
different, you know?
right. It would kind of look like
And your hands, right? Wrist control. Wrist control, that matters too. Like if
yeah,
you're fighting,
yeah.
that's all like, you know?
I mean, you see it at the gym, right? You're not just sparring tall, skinny, fat. You're sparring everybody, bro.
Yeah.
You know, everybody. So you might get a dude that's like 6 feet and he kicks like a horse, bro.
Yeah,
when he kicks you.
reaching from far too,
You're like,
bro.
dang. But what does that teach you though? He has the reach advantage. So what does that mean? Once he throws, you got to counter with a combo. 1-2 kick, hard, wow, close.
Yeah, you gotta
know?
get close. Yeah.
You can't fall back because he's gonna kick you in the face. He has the longer reach. He can poke at you. You know, you got to get
Jab.
close.
Yeah.
If you could take him down, take him down. You know, but it teaches you a lot of things, bro. You know, definitely.
Yeah. But definitely,
yeah,
we got to
man.
get in the gym or even in the living room and record it for the fans out there, and kind of just see where it goes. You know, see where it goes from there. You
Yeah, I
know?
think it'd be cool to even go downstairs to the little gym I got downstairs and hit the bag. You know.
Yeah, and I know we've done that before. I remember for the wedding too. He got me in a real naked choke. Before the wedding happened, like he just wanted to prove it. You know, like hey, I could do it. I was like, all right. I think my shoe fell off.
I got Nomar. I got Nomar in one of those too, and then Munchie got in.
Wolverine. Oh yeah, Munchie always gets in. He likes to.
Munchie got in trying to defend Nomar, and I was like, hey man, it's not fair, you know.
Yeah, and then they started calling you McDouble. Like that's not stuff. Connor McDouble.
Connor McDouble, because of the little beer belly.
Yeah, because you like the McDoubles from McDonald's. It's funny, and you do it.
Yeah,
Hilarious. We had
those
fun.
are good. But I feel solid though, you know.
Yeah.
180, 185 solid.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
good,
like 182 right now. Pretty
Yeah, man.
solid. Pretty
It's good.
solid. I feel like I gotta build the muscle a little bit, but I'm there. You know. I
Yeah.
was skinnier in the summer. I didn't want to go that skinny. I felt kind of like
Drained,
light. You know what I'm saying? I don't wanna be
dehydrated.
light.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think 180 around 180. That's kind of where I want to stay at. I feel good. You know.
Yeah, because your frame, you know, your frame, you
Yeah.
feel good.
Yeah, it feel good. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Feel strong. But yeah, it's been about an hour, man. I know you got stuff to do. Sorry about the time here.
Yeah, we had technical difficulties, but
Yeah.
I'm glad we got this in for at least an hour, man. This is great.
For sure.
It's a fun
yeah.
conversation, man, for sure.
Yeah, definitely fun to catch up. But yeah, we'll probably be doing the next one maybe in a couple weeks. But yeah, stay tuned for that
I would, yeah. Let's try to talk about it. Try to get it reoccurring every week, maybe at a nice time. You know.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it though once we get off. And
Yeah,
stuff.
for sure. And we also
For
got to
sure.
get some guests in too. I know we had 81, Born and Bred. He's also coming out with a new mixtape, a beat tape.
New beat tape. Yeah.
Volume 4.
Believe Volume 4.
And we're also
Believe
working on a
Volume 4.
project with him as well. That's gonna come out soon, hopefully in the summer,
Yeah.
the summertime. So
Yeah, that's something we're working on in the works right now. A project with 81.
yep.
And it's a lot of work. So for those of you that are working on projects, keep grinding. Don't stop the
Exactly, yeah.
grind. Keep motivating and keep believing in yourself, man, because you guys got this, you know.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. For sure.
But yeah,
man.
everybody, stay safe and yeah, blessings, and we'll see you on the next one, man.
All right, everybody, like I always say, stay busy, stay creative, stay blessed. And as always, sit back and enjoy the show. Peace out.
Peace.
Peace.